think we're good. All right. So, what kind of stuff do we want to talk about? We can start with like the Studio Ghibli story.
Studio Ghibli?
Studio Ghibli.
Sure.
Ghibli or Ghibli?
Ghibli. Yeah, it's a Japanese pronunciation.
This one.
Oh, interesting.
Ghibli.
Or in Japanese, Ghibli.
Ghibli? I was expecting audio to play through. Whoa. I feel like...
It's interesting that it's an Italian and a Japanese word.
Okay, so I do have audio.
What?
What? Who? Slicky Slim Shady. Alright. So
yeah, this what's this TV series?
you know, it is
courtesy of Amazon.
Ronja, the Robber's Daughter. I've never heard of such a thing, but I mean the artwork is pretty much what we've come to expect.
Yeah, wonderful.
Oh yeah, they're so good. They're so good. I'm not sure what. I mean, the first exposure I had, I think, was Princess Mononoke, of course.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Who was
the wolf girl, and
yeah. Oh yeah. It was in like Japanese pop culture class at Case.
It was really well done. It's
That's
really
how
good.
that was. Yeah, there should be like a list of all the. Yeah, Totoro. Is that what that thing is?
See, I never watched that one.
My Neighbor Totoro. My ex Laura, she was a huge Japanese fan, and there was some. I'm trying to see where the Kiko's Delivery.
So that's interesting, though. Right. So they're in with Amazon, and normally they've been doing all their stuff with Disney. So that's a big change.
Oh, that's a good point. I mean, even Disney was only like a decade ago that started.
As far as the links are
Here's
concerned.
the one. I'd have to say...
Oh, Grave of the Fireflies, the World War II children.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. I mean...
That is a... yeah, go in watching that while you're happy so that you can handle the sad.
There won't be much happy left after that. It was horrible. There's only one. There was another World War II Italian flick.
It wasn't that it was horrible. It's that it was
so sad.
It's like
it was heart-wrenching.
Heart-wrenching. A realist.
Yeah. Because we don't get the Japanese, here's what World War II was like, right?
The culture,
that's
the people, and what was going on over there.
All we know is there was some big bomb at some point, and
actually, a lot of Americans don't know that even happened now.
Yeah, it's just kind of fallen out of awareness.
They're like, we dropped an atom bomb.
That happened?
I'm like, yeah.
It ended World War II?
It's the interesting thing is I don't know what kids are learning these days, or people, or if they're forgetting,
right,
or what it is. Maybe they stopped teaching it in class.
It's entirely possible. That's definitely the saddest. There are things even my wife will like Ponyo. She likes Ponyo.
So
cute.
Good.
So cute.
Kawaii. Kawaii desu.
If you haven't watched Ponyo, that was much more uplifting.
Yes.
I think.
Ponyo was awesome. That's almost like a Japanese Little Mermaid style.
Yeah, sure.
right?
It's been a while since
The Little
I've
Mermaid.
seen it. Well, Ponyo was 2008.
It's a creature that came out
8 years ago
of the ocean and fell in love with a little boy or a guy.
So good. So good. I'm realizing I'm really out of date on my... Like, I haven't seen most of these things. Howl's Moving Castle. That was fun.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Very profound about what it means for people's perspective on their mind, the age of the mind versus the age of the body. I don't want to give away any spoilers.
Another one that's from 2004. There was some DVD. There was some anime DVD company, and you could get, instead of having to pay a fortune for a series, you were able to like buy overcompressed DVDs and actually get like a whole season for $20 or $35. And this was such a big deal in 2001.
The bundles.
Yeah, it was a big deal because it was just so expensive. Otherwise, no one could.
Yeah, I've bought box sets for like $200.
Can't handle
it.
Oh, here we go. It does say it's Prime. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
The first story didn't talk about
Amazon Prime. It doesn't say anything about Disney.
Yeah, this is good.
Who owns Amazon? Speaking of companies.
Gillian Anderson is narrating it.
Awesome.
Ronja. Stuff I do.
I love that actor. Yeah, I need to send that message real quick, actually.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
The Gillian Anderson is doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'll just...
I don't think it's out yet. Prime. Because if I do...
So does that mean that their contract with Disney is
I wouldn't be
surprised, or was that only per movie? Because this is a TV series, so maybe that isn't in scoping.
So let's see. We can do.
Well, what other cool stuff's coming on?
Yeah, because usually they do movies. That's a good point. This is a TV show.
Right. Yeah.
Usually they're only movies. That's a ton of animation.
Movies. And they're pretty long, too.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Am I excited? Yes, I'm excited. All right.
I'm super excited about it. Especially after hearing Gillian Anderson is doing it. I mean, who doesn't? I enjoy X-Files. I'm not going to go as far as
just not the new ones.
I don't know. I felt like that some.
How far did you get in?
I don't know.
One episode,
midways,
2 episodes.
The beginning one was pretty great.
All right,
but I felt like it was touching more recent topics, like you took an Uber.
It felt more like propaganda.
It did a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, like uninformed propaganda is what it felt like. It was a little weak.